Hello everybody, welcome back. We are done with our break and ready to continue on to the next temple outside the Seraphan stronghold here in Soul Reaver 2. We of course just did the Dark Temple, got our Darkened Soul Reaver, although I think it's gone back to the normal one now. It's okay, we can find different fonts to switch it up. And yeah, especially was thinking about it on my break, but replaying these both back to back, like you can really see with the level design and the puzzle design, especially in this game, that they really did a lot more. Because though the first Soul Reaver had some cool dungeons and some neat puzzles, with the exception of the last dungeon, the majority of every single puzzle was push these blocks into these holes. That's it. Whereas like this one, we had to like use light and shadow to make bridges, make doors disappear. There was still like a few blocks to push, but it wasn't focused on that. It was focused on actual... oh dear. It was focused on actual smart design and environmental levels. Hello, Mr. Drew. Welcome back as well. We are picking up right where we left off, heading for the next dungeon. Alrighty. I'm gonna need, gonna need to go to the Spectral Realm pretty soon and try and replenish our health, or just find some humans to kill. Find some humans to eat their souls. That'll probably be easier. I'm sure we can hold on till then. Back at the pillars now. Yeah, have to. Alright, one of you dies with the Reaver, so I can take your weapon. Now, you can give me some soul. Silly dog. I will hammer at you. It is still funny to me how much they will try and do what they can. Wow, square trees. That's impressive, Nosgoth. This game's soundtrack also a huge step up from the first game.
Seize him!
Let's get that dark blade going.
Taste my blade, vampire! Prepare to die!
Y'all keep calling me vampire. This makes me believe you don't know what a vampire is. We've got kind of a sunset going on now. I don't know if that was always in the sky, or... There. It's always going to be funny to me that he throws it hilt first. It's like, dude, just throw it blade first. It's not that hard.
Here it comes!
Not what I meant to do, but... still works. Hello, Cannoneer. Goodbye, Cannoneer. Alright, we're back. So there's a font all the way over there. And we'll need what we get from the dungeon to open that door. Which one's the open one? It is that one. Where are we headed? Ah, right there. Perfect. Second, I'm just going to take a sip of my drink. Hello. Something important right there. More murals. Actually, that's pretty much like the same one that was in Cthulhu Tony J's chamber. That one's a bit different though.
These murals left no room for doubt. These winged creatures were indeed the architects of the pillars. And while the images were difficult to decipher, the pillars appeared to banish or diminish their enemies somehow.
There we go. I don't think I can bring this with me, can I? We'll see. Oh, there's a dark font right there, too. Oh, it goes away. That's weird. You didn't seem to want to get up on that thing. You seemed to be, like, stuck. Can I? I can. Y'all Sluar are eating my souls. Where do you think you're going, Sluar? Hello, boys! Yeah, going to the Spectral Realm, turn the Reaver into just a normal Reaver. Give me that. That was cool, the way his corpse was just like, no, I have been bisected. We are. I don't remember this, just like the last one, I don't really remember this dungeon very well, but I remember this one being the easiest out of all of them. Well, no, actually I think the Fire Temple was the easiest out of all of them, but this one I remember being pretty simple. More simple than the Dark Temple, at least. So that might be where we start. It's down there. No? Okay. Need the Dark Reaver. Dark Reaver for both of those Because it will not let me open it with this, will it? Yeah, didn't think so. So then either there is a font in here, or there's going to be a way to raise this gate. Look here, Slua. I see blocks to push that are on rails with mirrors. And Slua to be slaughtered. Slaughter the Slua. Sluaka. Is how we refer to their cloaca. Yes, Slua have a cloaca. It's fact. Science. The high. Oh boy. Okay. There's a lot in this room. I love the way he just eats them whole. Some sort of all-seeing eye. Straighten everything out. Whoa! Ooh, it doesn't like me either. Wow, it even shrank the altar. Wow. In my mouth. Okay, so there is a lot that we have in this room that we can do. Hello? Okay. Now what do we got? Oh. We got dudes. And some sort of like very holy sounding music. Look here. Okay, we cannot move that. And that might be climbable. We'll find out. It's missing some kind of dial. As is this one. Nothing above it? No. Okay. So let's focus on the left first. Dark Reaver. So I need to find a font where I can make it where I can change my Reaver's element. That's gonna be the key to this place. Door's not open, is it? This? No. I need to find a font. Or, it's not that I need to find a font right away, it's the eye. What happens if I shoot the eye? Was that? Yeah, I was the Dark Reaver projectile. Okay, so same problem still. I need to find a way to be able to change my Reaver's elements and still be able to get back here without switching over to the spectral realm. There's nothing else to try. Let's see what the warpedness brings. Alternate paths of any kind. There's no way up there either. Yes, if I could bring out my Dark Reaver, I would. That's open at the top. They all are. Yeah, I didn't think so. So then, I don't know if we can do anything in this area right now. Might have to come back here later or find a way to lift this gate. Okay. Well, that changes things a bit. There's no way out from here without... There is no way back from the spectral realm except for at the back of this temple. So the ability to switch our Soul Reaver Dark has to be on the other side of that gate. Okay. Haven't tried is moving this all the way over here. Ah! Gotta love that process of elimination. Shield. Looks like the discus that I need. his sword. Okay. So now... I can't use my glider. But what I can do is put this here. There we go. Close. The combat definitely hasn't aged the best. Like, it does feel very weightless. And, you know, there is still the fact that, like, there is no challenge in this game whatsoever. Just based on how near impossible it is to kill Raziel. Like, you almost have to really be trying. Oh dear. See, when like one soul gives you back that much. There. There's my font. Guess we have to get up there in order to get back to the physical plane. But yeah, there are so many reasons why combat feels almost inconsequential in this game. More so than the first one, because at least in the first one, you know, with the vampire enemies, you had to creatively find a way to kill them. Like, be it staying at full health to just bash them with the Reaver, or if you weren't at full health, finding a weapon, or a way to set them on fire, throw them in water, or impale them. Like, you had to do one of those to finish them. You couldn't just hack away and then use a fatality like you could in this game. And the fact that, like, you have the Reaver at all times. And not only do you have the Reaver at all times, but it's now been made even more badass. Don't have as much forward momentum when I do a high jump, so that might not be the way to go here. Although that is, like, obviously the way supposed to go. Oh. No, can't actually make it across. So then what? Must be up there. Yep. That was very odd. But that should give us the clearance for sure. Yeah, just. Not interested in all y'all, Slua. I'm interested in a gate back to the physical realm. And there it is. Oh. Is that... Oh. Interesting. How the hell do you get back up here, though? Without shifting back to the spectral realm? Because those are now both of a certain size. Hey! And we can't get back up there on those. But we can hold that out. Now, first off, can I use the, I can. So for... Hey! Let's open this gate up. This actually gives us a lot we can open up. that alone for now, because I'm worried if I move that, it'll close this door, and I want this door open for now, because we need to take that bridge on the other side. Hello. Go, go, go. There we go. Beautiful. Now that we're done with all these, oh, those doors do stay open. That's nice. Feed me! Let me guess. This opens the next door to the main area. Let's go turn that other one around, light both of those, and then it's time to go blind that thing in the center. It's lit up the sun. Opened the door. definitely trying. Go. There. There are a lot more dudes guarding the eye than there were before. Right. Little buggy. Oh, hello. Wow, that was disorienting as all hell. There we are. That final gauntlet to grab this star, to grab this like metal plate, was quite the thing. All hail! What a clumsy statue. Now we have a light Reaver.
plunged the Reaver into the forge and imbued the blade with the elemental power of light. Thus armed, I now had the means to re-enter the stronghold and finally use Mobius's time-streaming device to accomplish my own ends.
And more health. Alright, I want to go back and grab one of those swords. And I'm feeling all of the undead challengers in the dungeon are now done. Oh, you're not. Perfect. What? The swords are gone. That's kind of lame. The whole reason I came back here was to pick up one of those swords. Because they were unique. Well then, let's just head out. Back to the Seraphan stronghold we go. The gem. Okay. I like how the Light Reaver actually casts a light as well. It's a nice touch. Sealed forever. Okay, which one's the open one? All closed again. I guess I have to go pull the lever again. Wonder who closed that. Fish! may as well save first. Doors open. Surprised he didn't have any external monologue stuff to say about that. Because again, none of that's in his head. He's saying everything he says out loud. He monologues constantly, more than any supervillain. This Raziel. There's a light Reaver font there. I guess dusk has truly fallen. Aloy does talk to herself a lot too, but she does not use nearly as much expository language as Raziel. Nor as many crazy metaphors and melodrama. Raziel oozes with melodrama. I think I ran into that side character, if not in Zero Dawn, then definitely in Forbidden West. But you know, like, it makes sense that she talks to herself a lot. She was basically outside of Ross. She only had herself to talk to. Just like with Raziel. You don't talk to anyone else. And like, his voice is just perfect for monologuing, so he just figured he'd monologue all the time. Eat Hilt! Now eat Reaver! Ow! Boom. Main hall? Main hall. Hello? Not going back that way.
Over there.
Look here, cannoneers. Dead cannoneer there.
Show yourself, Kain.
Here, Raziel.
I love the fact
Everything
that
is decided
Reaver makes this room
here.
pulse.
You cannot comprehend the magnitude, the rapture and the tragedy of this moment. And yet you must, if Nosgoth is to be dragged from the wreckage of its damnation.
I understand only this, Kain. That you and Mobius have impelled me to this moment simply means I can trust neither of you. I don't know who's pulling the strings, but it no longer matters, because I'm cutting them. I set my own course from here.
If it were only that simple.
Your fatalism is tiresome, Kain.
And profoundly ingrained, Raziel. You must understand. Our presence here doesn't alter history. You and I meet here because we are compelled to. We have always met here. History is irredeemable. Drop a stone into a rushing river. The current simply courses around it and flows on as if the obstruction were never there. You and I are pebbles, Raziel, and have even less hope of disrupting the time stream. The continuum of history is simply too strong, too resilient. Except, then how do we explain William here? The beloved boy king turned tyrant. In my youth, I witnessed William's rise to power and his transformation into the Nemesis who laid waste to Nosgoth.
Keep your distance, Kain.
Years later, I stumble upon a chance to journey back in history, unaware that the entire affair has been carefully orchestrated by Mobius. In my wisdom, I seize this opportunity to murder the young king before he can ravage Nosgoth, and thereby provide the catalyst Mobius needs to ignite a genocidal war against our race.
I warn you, no further.
This one reckless act unravels the skein of history. The Nemesis never becomes the Nemesis. William dies a martyred saint. I, the vampire assassin, become the author of my own species' extinction, and Mobius profits from it all. I destroyed a tyrant only to create one far worse.
Profit!
But how can it be so? How, if history is immutable? The answer is here in this room, Raziel. Mobius propelled William and me together, but ensured first that we were both armed with the Soul Reaver. The Reaver is the key. Two incarnations of the blade meet in time and space. A paradox is created, a temporal distortion powerful enough to derail history.
Is this your sorcery?
Not mine, Raziel. Yours. You have nothing to fear from me, Raziel. You hold all the cards.
Then perhaps I should test your sincerity. If what you say is true, you should be terrified. I could kill you here and now.
And so you do, Raziel.
What's happening?
We're hurtling towards our destinies, Raziel. What you feel is the pull of history rushing to meet us. This is where history and destiny collide. If you truly believe in free will, Raziel, now is the time to prove it. Kill me now, and we both become pawns of history, dragged down the path of an artificial destiny. I was ordained to assume the role of Balance Guardian in Nosgoth, while you were destined to be its savior. But the map of my fate was redrawn by Mobius, and so in turn was yours.
This is madness!
Fight it, Raziel. This moment does not have to be an ending. It can become a prelude.
I can't.
He's got the shocked eyes.
Look
I can't.
inside and
It's
see that it is
hilarious.
so. You have the power to reshape our inevitable futures.
Poor William. Twice with the same blade.
Poor William.
I forgot he said that.
What is this?
History, a pause, a paradox, Raziel. Even now, the time stream strains to divert itself, finding its old course blocked by your refusal to destroy me. The future is reshuffling itself to accommodate your monumental decision. This is where we restore ourselves, Raziel, and reclaim our intended destinies. It may yet be possible for me to assume my role as Balance Guardian and return the pillars to their rightful inheritors.
To the vampires. And this is the destiny you have urged me to discover. I don't know what game you and Mobius are playing, Kain, but I refuse to be your pawn. Unlike you, I still revere whatever shred of humanity I've managed to preserve. You will not use me as the instrument of your messianic delusions.
Very well, Raziel. I'll not ask you to trust me. Your truths are for you to discover alone.
Humble words for one who presumes to teach me a lesson at every turn.
Then continue your journey and learn your own lessons, Raziel. Remember, Mobius led you here, but you walk away unfettered. A champion of free will and conqueror of false histories. There is much more for you to unearth, if you have the heart for the truth and the will to see it.
The heart of darkness. Get back to that time travel chamber.
Here it comes. There's one. Die, feed. Die, feed.
Like, you'd think that they'd see that their comrades are getting completely exploded, basically. And their souls are clearly going into my sword. Yet launched you. Excuse me while I eat the soul of your comrade. Just trying to throw the weapon away so I can kill you with the Reaver, but no. Oh look, a serpent eating its own tail. I'm sure that's not a metaphor for anything, or foreshadowing of any kind. I am so turned around at this point. This is definitely the right way.
Prepare to die.
Nice try, Cannoneer. Courtyard.
To arms.
Okay. Buddy. Stop with the bullshit. Om nom 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 babies. Hello, ladies.
Seize him.
Bye, ladies. Seriously, most inconsequential combat ever. In 2001 too, like, this was a launch, it wasn't a launch title, but it was launch year for the PS2 for this coming out. So like, this was a year one title, and it really, like, when you look at like year one titles of games, like the PS2 really it didn't have very many great launch titles. I mean, like Fantavision, when a game like Fantavision is one of your best launch titles, you know you got problems. Alright, The Bouncer wasn't a launch title. It was supposed to be, but it was delayed. And, or was it? Actually, The Bouncer might have been a launch title. Dark Cloud was probably one of the best launch titles for the PS2. And Okage. I can't remember if Okage came out at launch or a little bit after, but Okage the Shadow King was friggin' a hilarious little RPG for the PS2. I wonder if that's available on.
Ah, yes. I like that look on your face, Mobius. You really don't know what to do now, do you, old man? Here you are, caught without your damned staff. And I suspect things aren't progressing quite as you'd hoped. You're not used to the fly turning to confront you in your web, are you?
Kain's devious influence has poisoned your mind, Raziel. Now you see betrayal everywhere, even in your closest allies.
We were never allies, Mobius. Conspirators, perhaps. Briefly.
Why did you not kill Kain when you had the chance? He was at your mercy.
Precisely. I had a choice, and I chose mercy. And now I know your sordid little secret. The significance of that displacement I felt when the two Reavers came together. Strangely enough, I was enlightened by the devious Kain, not by you. In fact, I've learned much more than you counted on. I understand now how you've tried to manipulate all of history for your own personal gain. But now all your little schemes are whirling in ruin around you, aren't they? All because I chose to exert my will for once, rather than obey the demands of sorcerers and spirits and demons, all singing the same tiresome refrain, "Kill Kain."
God, Raziel
I'm
is
setting my
naive
own
at
path
times.
from here, Mobius. I intend to discover the truth behind all of this.
But you condemn us all with this impetuous act.
Hardly impetuous. It took all the will I could muster. Has my refusal to kill Kain reshuffled your carefully stacked deck of cards?
You really think that you're exercising your free will, Raziel? You're simply Kain's servant.
I do not serve Kain. I merely did not kill him.
Raziel, do not forget your purpose here. You are destined to be the savior of Nosgoth.
Oh, I'm sick of hearing that particular phrase. As for saving Nosgoth, so far I see precious little reason to bother. And I'll choose my own purpose from here on out, Time Streamer. Right now, I choose to manipulate you for a change. Go. In there.
What are you doing?
Come now, Mobius. You're a cunning serpent. You'll piece it together, I imagine. This era is of no further use to me. You will operate this device to provide me passage. I want to see the world in a simpler time, before the Sarafan began their crusade.
And what about Kain? You're leaving your core behind.
You kill him if it's so damned important.
You need only touch the two poles of the switch, and the device will transport you. But I urge you to reconsider.
You've lost your powers of persuasion, old man. Rot here and forget me.
Yeah, you really shouldn't have let him control where you were going.
Even as I emerged from that infernal time-streaming chamber, I suspected treachery. The stronghold was vacant, derelict, and abandoned.
That's where I came from. Nope. That's the one I came from. It is definitely a dark timeline with monsters like this. That's what I get for trying to get rid of the sword. Trying to kill him with the Soul Reaver, but I picked the Aspyr thing up. So I will just halberd slam my way towards you, creature. Demon. It is kind of funny because with the time travel aspect, it really was an easy way for them to just reuse the same assets with a slight palette swap for their level design. Like, of course, like, dungeons for each time period are unique, but the overworlds main areas of like the Seraphan Temple, the pillars, Nosgoth's open fields, if you can really call them open fields because they're all just narrow hallways. Same in every area, just with a bit of every era, just with a bit of a palette swap. So you know, it helped them in that regard, but I don't know, just kind of funny. But you know, if you're gonna reuse assets over and over again in your game, at least they came up with a damn good in-game excuse for it. Excuse me? Look here, Cannoneer. Your buddy's soul's going in my sword. How do you like that? You bitch. That soul is good. Die, demon, die! And it is, like, cool to, like, come in here and see the humans fighting with the demons in what's left of this stronghold, in which our murals have all very, very much faded. My poor brethren. How's my statue doing? Where's my statue? Where's my statuary? Where is it? 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 There it is. Nope, that is a doorway. Screw it. I'm sure my statue is dilapidated. Alright, boys. Here we are, and again.
If I had any doubts about the era I now occupied, this grotesque tableau certainly eliminated them. For here was Mobius, long since murdered by Kain, lionized and beatified as the martyred leader of his bloodthirsty crusade. And if I required further evidence, I needed only to behold the gruesome trophy Mobius held aloft. The severed head of Vorador. The final triumphant kill of Mobius's cutthroat mob. His execution marked the annihilation of the vampires. Far from channeling me into Nosgoth's past, Mobius had propelled me over a century into its ghastly future. The intent behind this little detour was unmistakable. Having failed to make me his obedient assassin, Mobius intended to keep me ignorant of my true destiny, which clearly lay in Nosgoth's past. While his deception only reinforced my purpose, Mobius had effectively stranded me here. This left me no course but to explore the era I now occupied and see what changes the century had wrought, following Kain's ill-fated decision. Perhaps time had cleared a path for me into the mountains, where I might unearth more clues behind the mystery of Janos Audron.
Time has definitely done that. soul going into the Reaver because I need the health at this point. Oh! And into the spectral realm we go. Oh, the demons follow you in here! I forgot about that! However, in here, I constantly have the Reaver. And my health goes up instead of down. Again, this is why Raziel is nigh impossible to kill. And why so much of the combat in this game feels unnecessary. Because there is no way for anyone to kill this fuck. Y'all can let me out now. Oh, I see. But you know what? The demons following me into the spectral realm is good. I completely forgot they did that. But yeah, that allows me to just be like, hey, we're here. Light Reaver time. Ooh, there's Dark Reaver stuff there too. We can't enter William's crypt anymore, can we? We can. Not. It is locked. What about this? Also, just out of... No. Hang on. What was the bit of Latin there? Resquiat in pace. Rest in peace. You snake. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Oh, hi! Look, you dick of a devil. Hey, stop that.
Raziel.
The ghost of
Charade is
Mobius.
this now, Mobius?
No charade, Raziel. Only the entreaties of this martyred spirit.
Martyr.
Your pleas mean nothing to me after all your deceit. You have propelled me into Nosgoth's future, Mobius, and left me stranded here.
I am truly sorry, Raziel, but it was necessary. Consider it the last valiant act of a doomed man. You have strayed from your purpose, and now behold the result. Gaze upon the wasteland you and Kain authored together.
I fail to see how I'm responsible.
You spared Kain, and by doing so, you have released a multitude of horrors upon this world. I can accept that Kain has murdered me, Raziel. As the Time Guardian, I foresaw that incident long before it occurred, and I take some small comfort in the fact that Kain remains the sole survivor of his vile breed. But you have single-handedly made my sacrifice meaningless.
Your argument is disingenuous, Time Streamer.
There's a plot hole
I
there.
cannot see how killing or sparing Kain's future self would alter these events. This wasteland was created by Kain's original refusal at the Pillars. And amidst all these twists and turns, that event has never changed. You are cunning, Mobius. But I think you've gotten tangled in your own web.
As Kain clings to his precious seat of power, the pillars sink into a mire of decay, dragging all of Nosgoth down with them.
I don't think this has anything to do with the Pillars, or Kain's failure to sacrifice himself. I think you're simply afraid, because you don't know what he's up to. He's a wild card, isn't he? And you don't want his influence in your game. Which is why you wanted me to eliminate him. Well, now that he survived, you have no idea what's coming, do you? Maybe, for the first time in your entire life. You're terrified that he may have truly found a third option out of the dilemma you orchestrated for him.
Kain's lies have addled your mind. Leave this place and trouble my spirit no more.
If you even are a spirit, you've forgotten. I have a way to tell for sure. If you're willing to risk it. I didn't think so. Either way, you lose.
But yeah, no, that actually opens up a plot hole. If Kain was supposed to kill Mobius 30 years from there, and he already foresaw that death happening, or at least that's what he told us, like, fine, you could say that, you know, Raziel upended that foreseen death by not killing Kain there, or maybe it was like the version of Kain from that time. No, but it couldn't have been. Well, no, it could have been, because we kill the current version of Kain and the version of Kain from that timeline that was born right at the moment of Ariel's death, where we were in that point of history, grows up and 30 years later kills Mobius. God, time travel stuff is fucking... I need another shot. Time travel drives you to drink. It's fucking timey-wimey, blimey bullshit. I think I'm going backwards. I'm very turned around. I came through there. I was not going backwards. I was, in fact, going the right way. Hello! You guys about to send me back to the spectral realm and give me a win condition? Yep. Oh! Okay. Checkpoints. Huh. There's our way out. In this timeline, the lightning really screws with the resolution of things, and the door to the Seraphine stronghold is permanently open, because of course it closed behind us when we were last here. A little over 100 years ago, according to Raziel's external monologue, because he has no internal monologue. Whoa, that was weird. With the lightning and the him-hey and the blizz-blay. Alright. It's getting pretty late. I think we're going to call this stream here. Especially since we are now done with the past timeline and we are now in the future timeline. But this was a frickin' fun stream. I had a lot of fun with it. I'm reminded very much so of how much I just love the, as cheesy and melodramatic as it is, how much I just love the story and everything in this game. Also, love how those save points are an homage, again, just like everything in this game, to the original Blood Omen. Because that is basically the save point from the original Blood Omen, and it's also, like, the top of the Soul Reaver. But, yeah, all cool shit. You have a good night too, Mr. Drew. Thank you for joining us as always. And we will see you, and we'll see everyone else later in the next one. Take care.